I'm back, boy. What up, guys? It's Conky again. It's been a while. Yeah, I've been meaning to getting around to making one of these for a very long time, but typically my weekends are pretty much filled up, and that's the only time I can do any of these. And I can't really make them when my parents are in the house because they judge me, etc. So I'm finally getting around to it. So hopefully you guys enjoy. And if this, gets enough reception again, then I might do a few more. Anyway, so today I'm making some stuffed chicken breasts with bocconcini and some sun-dried tomatoes, basil, and then also some potatoes, sweet potato, a bit of lime, and some, unfortunately I had no rosemary, but this should do potatoes. So it'll be potatoes on the plate and then the chicken on top. So hopefully it turns out, I haven't made this in a while, so yeah, hopefully it turns out pretty good. So the first thing I've done is I've gone ahead and lined my tray with some baking paper because I'm going to need to cut these up into little cubes of potatoes, season them with the oil and the salt flakes, and then chuck them in the oven. Okay, so that's pretty much done now. So obviously it doesn't have to be perfect, it can be pretty rough, but make sure they season them all the way through. So now we will chuck this in the oven. I've already got it preheated to 210, so get it right in there, Okay, now this is the tricky part. So you pretty much leave the chicken breast as is, you do one at a time of course, and now they, as I said, just cut the shit bits off or anything like that. There's usually going to be an extra bit here, but that's going to be cooked with it anyway. So keep it over, and now we have to cut a slight pocket in here, so then we can stuff the rest of the stuff inside the chicken. Now this is quite frustrating, to be very gentle with it, because otherwise you just go straight through the chicken and want to fucking kill yourself. Okay, now I've pretty much made a small incision into the chicken. So it's basically just to make room for this shit, pretty much. So I'll cut up a couple of bits of bocconcini and also the sun-dried tomato and the basil. And once it's in, I'll show you what it looks like. Now I thought I would add in as well sort of how you do the bocconcini, because they are quite, big little balls of the cheese. So you just want to cut them up into little manageable pieces that you can put inside then in the chicken. Okay, so it doesn't look very pretty at the moment because we've still got to seal it up. That's where the toothpicks come in. So obviously once it cooks, it actually seals it shut. So now the next step is to seal it up with the toothpicks, and then we'll cook it with those in it. Okay, so now the next most important part, now that I've got these two suckers sealed up, is actually cooking them on the grill first before then chucking them back in the oven. So now obviously since they've still got the toothpicks in it, you want to cook it along the sealed side first. So let's go for it. Okay, so you see how now that it's cooked through a little bit, you can actually tell that the gap has now sealed up. So ultimately before I put them in the oven, I will take out the toothpicks. But What do you think, Kat? You don't want to be here? You don't like the new premiere of my video? Okie dokie, so these bad boys are pretty much done now, so the next step is to chuck them on a pan with, Okay, so these are pretty much done now for the first part, so the next step is to chuck them on a baking tray again and take out the toothpick in some pieces. Okay, so they're looking pretty good now. I've pretty much just given them a good whack of the good 3 elements and just for a bit of seasoning. So these ones time to go back in the oven. And at the same time, check on your potatoes. Still looking pretty fresh and meaty. And that'll probably take another 20 minutes or so. So ultimately, the potatoes take about 20 minutes, and then the chickens will take another 20 because they just need to cook all the way through. So yeah.
See you soon. Cooking gang, cooking gang, cooking gang, cooking gang, cooking gang, cooking gang.
Oh shit. Fogged up with shit. Okay, so everything's all cooked. It looks, pretty decent. I'm happy with how that's turned out. So now I'll plate it up and show you what it looks like at the end. Alrighty boys, there's the final result. So yeah, just basically for my plating, I've just sort of sat the chicken on top of the veggies. Obviously once you dig in, it's a bit of a mess, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that turned out, and I'll probably make these again. Honestly, I had a really good time. So thanks again for watching. As I said, I don't really have much time to do these anymore with my job and all those other things. So as I said, I really do enjoy them. And if you guys enjoy this again, then I might start up again. I've actually had a bit of a video making inkling lately, and so you might actually see a little bit more from me over the next few weeks anyway. So yeah, give us some suggestions on what you want to see, and I'll probably do it. So cheers, bye.